Hi there, and welcome to our review of Dust Echoes. Dust Echoes is an interactive website produced by the ABC, which presents a look at the various stories of the Indigenous Australian Dreamtime. It allows plenty of exploration, with every aspect of the site being interactive. Each of the objects that appear on screen are links to more of the site, and across the top are the Dreamtime stories presented as flash movies. Each of these flash movies comes equipped with the explanation of the full story, the interpretation, and how it is told. It also contains a study guide, a glossary, and download links. It is easy to navigate, and exploration is encouraged. A teacher could use Dust Echoes for numerous topics in English, such as multimodal learning, creative story, survival, allegory, microcosm, media, hero's journey, and countless others, but especially cultural experience. Each of the Dreamtime stories encourage a deeper level of knowledge, each having its own multiple choice quiz, and a section where students can mix and match clips to create their own versions of the Dreamtime stories. Here, creativity and synthesizing their own knowledge is encouraged. Teachers, if they wanted to use Dust Echoes, would be wise to maintain use of each individual story's study guide to keep a sustained learning going. However, it would probably be at best to use Dust Echoes for a small amount of lessons and ending on a quiz. Overall, for the intellectual quality, I would give Dust Echoes around about a 4 out of 6? Yes, a 4 out of 6.
In terms of the quality learning environment, I reckon Dust Echoes doesn't really ask for any sort of explicit work quality. Teachers need to apply their own standards to the study guides provided by the site if they want to get the most out of Dust Echoes, but it does allow students to take a few conceptual risks, particularly when they attempt the mix and mash part of the features. While it may seem at first glance that Dust Echoes allows students some self-input over how they achieve their goals and direct their learning, given the wide variety of interactive objects on the site, eventually it all comes down to following the study guides and knowing how to pass the quizzes. Overall, I think that Dust Echoes deserves around about a 3 out of 5 for its quality learning environment score.
The quality teaching model requires us to ask ourselves whether an IOP requires students to draw connections between background knowledge, prior knowledge, and new knowledge. Does Dust Echoes do this? Why, yes, it does indeed. How? Dust Echoes encourages students to make connections between their previous ideas about the dreaming and the new knowledge presented to them through the website. The Dreamtime stories presented on Dust Echoes challenges students to contrast their possible prior knowledge about the dreaming and Aboriginal culture and the new knowledge gained from Dust Echoes. Another aspect of the dimension of significance, the incorporation of values of diverse social groupings. How does Dust Echoes do this? Dust Echoes promotes the importance of the Dreamtime, promotes the acknowledgement of Aboriginal culture and life, and encourages students to increase their knowledge about Aboriginal culture. The nature and content of Dust Echoes highlights the values of diverse social groupings. It is an extremely useful tool that demonstrates Australia's diverse cultural society. Dust Echoes encourages students to enhance their knowledge of other social groups. The animated videos tell us the Dreamtime stories allow the students to take in this knowledge in a way that is enjoyable and appeals to their interests. The ability of IOPs to integrate knowledge within and between subjects or KLAs is a crucial feature, as it encourages a holistic learning approach. Dust Echoes integrates knowledge across a number of KLAs as well as different subject areas within English, wherein students are required to draw in a number of key English areas: storytelling, film, culture, context, comprehension. ICT, wherein Dust Echoes offers the opportunity for students to create mashups of Dreamtime stories. And in music, where the soundtrack of each Dreamtime story is a crucial element of the way they are told. This offers the potential for students to study Dust Echoes in music, particularly when studying music from other cultures. There is potential for Dust Echoes to be used across a number of KLAs, including history, geography, and art. The dimension of significance includes the analysis of whether the IOP requires students to apply the knowledge to real-life context and reflect. The study guides provided with each Dreamtime story include activities where students are required to think about the meanings and relevance of each story. They are also asked whether they can relate to the stories in their own life and context. Through analysis using the dimension of significance from the quality teaching model, Dust Echoes is clearly a highly relevant and valuable tool. It provides students the opportunity to integrate skills from across KLAs and to enhance their knowledge of other cultures. In particular, Dust Echoes allows students to learn about crucial aspects of Australian culture and history.